Hi everyone, this is Kanu the Tarologer. Welcome back to my channel. So this pick a card reading will help you to know your blockages. Some of them you might have recognized and some of them maybe you haven't, because it takes time to know your blockages. Until and unless you meditate to tap your subconscious mind, you won't be able to recognize all of your blockages. So this time we have certain crystals card. So you have to choose as per the crystals which are displayed on these cards. So you have sapphire, amethyst, shell fossil and celestial quartz. So you can choose any one of these. If you are called to more than one, then feel free to check that. You can pause the video, and there is a meditation right after this intro and it is also linked in the description box. So you need to go with your intuition and choose the card that draws your attention the most, or you can choose multiple cards as well if you are called to. As usual, timestamps are given below in the description box that is linked to your specific reading. Once you choose your card, skip ahead to the timestamp where your readings begin. Also, I want to tell you that these are general readings, so there will be multiple messages for all of you and your intuition will guide you which message is for you. So watch the readings till the end. And these readings are meant to guide you. You are not bound by these readings. Whatever is being said here can be changed by you. Nothing is written in stone. Each one of us has the power to change it. So believe in yourself and most importantly, believe in that one supreme power always. I also want to tell you that these are timeless readings, so doesn't matter whenever you are watching this, the readings are meant for you exactly for that time whenever you come across. And now I'm going to give you some time to meditate on the cards. So let's begin with the meditation, and thereafter I'll begin with card number 1. Hello group number 1. So you have chosen sapphire. So I'm just going to read this out for you. For some of you this might be significant. So it says, are you feeling confused? Are you in search of wisdom and deeper spiritual insight? Engage in illuminating activities such as meditation, contemplation and reflection to better understand the true nature of reality. Pray, allow for spiritual truths to be revealed. So sapphire is related with finances and career. So the blockages in your case has to be related with your money and career. So this here does not mean that you should be wearing a sapphire, because for that someone has to see your birth chart first. And these kind of stones has to be worn only after taking professional consultation with your astrologer. So at the back of this card, there are some affirmations that I'm going to share with you after this reading ends. So I'm going to begin with 4 of Pentacles. So as you can see, this person is sitting with his pentacles and he is holding one of them in his hands. So this card indicates that you are holding your beliefs too tightly, and those beliefs could be about the money. Maybe you are anxious about money. You think that money won't last long in your life if you don't save it now. or someone would take away your money. Maybe because of this belief, you are stuck in your life. It could be a possibility that the inflow of money in your life is also blocked because of this belief. I want to tell you this from my own experience that these beliefs are deep rooted in your mindset. You really need to get rid of them. Money related beliefs are not easy to release because money is related with your security and your survival. So these kind of beliefs are generally instilled in your mind while you were growing up. So go back to your childhood and see how these beliefs are instilled in your mind. Who told you that money will not last long in your life? Who told you that you are unworthy of making more money in your life? Who told you that you don't deserve abundance? Why are you scared with money? Why you think God will not give you enough? Ask yourself when you are alone and when your mind is still. I'm sure you'll get the answers because it is really important for you to get these answers. And next to it, we have the strength card. So maybe you are scared to face the challenges. You need to embrace them because once you do so, everything will settle down in your life. You won't lose anything, but you will only gain. If not money, then some experience, some knowledge that will definitely help you in some or the other way. And I feel you are blocking your way to receive because you think that money will be taken away from you. In order to avoid that, you have blocked your path to receive the money from the universe. You might not be aware of this blockage because sometimes we don't understand it with our conscious mind. But when you meditate, you do realize the deep rooted fears that are causing the blockages. You also need to forgive. Forgiveness sets you free from your karma and release those burdens that you have been carrying with you since your previous lifetimes. And know your worth. You don't believe that you can't have abundance. If you believe you can't, then you can't. If you believe you can, only then you can. Try affirmations if you want to. And with Muladhara, I feel that it's the ancestral ties, ancestral patterns that are causing the blockages in you. So maybe they had seen a lot of struggle and hardships to earn money, and you have inherited this pattern of lack from them. And this pattern is blocking your manifestations and holding you back. It depends on you a lot whether you want to follow their footsteps or not. And you are not bound by their beliefs. You can release them. You can refuse to bound by the beliefs and experiences of your ancestors. And the next card we have is deepening. Once you are on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. So you must be an old soul. And by non-grasping, detachment, and surrender, it doesn't mean that leave all the material abundance. Obviously, go for it. That is important. But this is generally common with the old souls that they don't feel like that they want more of the material abundance. Maybe you think that if you follow the spiritual path, if you follow the path of truth and kindness, if you are a good person, then you don't deserve money. That only bad people can have money and only they can be rich. That if you have more money, then it can take away your peace. That money is evil and you don't want evil in your home. So these things could be really bothering you. And if you don't realize it yet, then do it now and start releasing those shadows. And the last card we have is silver. Be persistent. So like I was telling you earlier also that it is difficult to change your beliefs regarding money. It takes time, but you need to be persistent. With perseverance, only you would be able to get rid of those blockages and expand your awareness. Spiritual knowledge will help you a lot. Be clear about your goals. You manifest quickly only when you are clear about your goals and you don't have any resistance towards it. One single doubt can ruin everything. When you set intentions, just have faith and release your attachment with the outcome. Just don't think much about it, because the more you think, the more doubts will appear. So set your intentions with having full faith in it. Then release the attachment with the outcome. Just know that it will come at the right time in your life. That's how you quickly manifest your desires. And lastly, we are going to see the affirmations on the back of this card. So it says, I am blessed with deep understanding. I have a clear view of the truth. I am grateful that I have mental clarity. My spiritual life is full. I love to share my blessings with others. I have great poise and grace. So repeat these often every day. You can pause the video and write them down. So that's all I have for you now. I hope this reading was helpful. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then you can give a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you never miss more such pick a card readings. I'm also active on my Instagram account where I post guidance and predictions daily. The link is given below in the description box. Also, let me know if this reading resonates with you or not. If you have any feedback, then please feel free to drop it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Take care. Hello, group number 2. So you have chosen Amethyst. So I'm just going to read this out for you. It could be significant to any of you. So I'm just going to read this para here. So it says, are you ready to transform your life? Through your spiritual connection with the divine, you can receive intuitive insights to help you in your daily life. You have the ability to transform your reality using the spiritual guidance you receive. So with Amethyst, I feel some kind of changes needed from your side. Amethyst also helps you with intuition, calming your senses, and it also boosts immunity. It helps you in finding courage within you. It also reduces the indecisiveness. So if you are facing any of these issues, you can keep an amethyst with you. Or you can also wear an amethyst bracelet. So at the back of this card, there are some affirmations which I am going to share with you right after this reading. So I'm going to begin with 8 of Pentacles. So 8 of Pentacles is all about learning and putting your best foot forward to achieve your goals. So I feel you need to completely engross yourself in the work that you are doing if you want to achieve your goals. Maybe there are distractions, you might be having concentration issues, you might lack clarity as well, and Amethyst can help you with that. Amethyst can help you with relaxing your nervous system and ultimately gives you more clarity in your life. I also feel that you need to develop expertise in your field. You need to learn more. You need to make some extra efforts to explore more about the subject. Work on your skills. Hone your skills. Work towards achieving perfection in your craft. Maybe you are working hard, but it's not going in the right direction. You have to find the right direction. Maybe what you are doing right now is not meant for you, but that's only for some of you, and your intuition will guide you if you are not on the right path. Maybe you have some other talents and you are moving towards the wrong direction. For some of you, I feel that there is a road ahead and you are not seeing it. There's a plan, there's a way through which you can overcome the challenges, but you are reluctant to move ahead to this road. You are reluctant to embrace change in your life. I also feel that you are not advertising your skills and talents properly. You might be shy of showcasing your creativity out into the world. Like this man here is working on his pentacles, on his creativity, and this road makes me feel that now he has to take it out into the world. Maybe you need to learn those skills of how to reach out to your target audience, and you need to walk away from the distractions, be it inside or outside. You also might be having the fear of change. You want to know exactly what's going to be the result of your endeavors. But sometimes you have to go towards that direction first. You have to be on that path to know the results. You won't know if you don't take that first step. And courage card is also telling the same thing. So it says, let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So you need to take practical steps in order to reach your destination, to achieve your destiny, in order to bring more meaningful change in your life. You need to pluck up the courage, and there could be signs that universe is showing you and you are reluctant, because of which you are not able to recognize these signs. Maybe you need to improve your intuition skills as well, and amethyst is the crystal of enhancing your intuitive skills. So you can try that. And the next card we have is Ganesha reversed. So Ganesha is Lord of perfection, knowledge and wisdom. And when it is reversed, this again signifies that you need more knowledge. You need more practice. Maybe you need a practical plan. Have patience with your goals. With Ganesha being reversed, I also feel that signs are there, but you need to see them. Maybe your third eye chakra is blocked, and that's why you are not able to connect with the divine. And the next card we have is Pearl, connect to the divine. So like I was telling you that you're not able to connect with the divine. Maybe you have problems with trusting on the divine. Maybe with conscious mind, you feel like that you have faith on divine, but you have a problem of surrendering to the divine. Generally, it becomes difficult for most of the people to surrender when you are dealing with extreme insecurities in life, because of which you might be suffering from panic attacks, and it kind of dims the clarity. And that's how the clear communication with the divine gets interrupted. For all those who are regular in their meditations and know how to do it, then visualize a ball of pearl light in front of you, and a beam of pearl light is coming out of this light ball and is entering your body through your third eye. Like I told you earlier also, that your third eye chakra could be blocked, and because of which you are not able to make the desired changes in your life. The universe is trying to help you out, but you are not able to connect with the universe. So practice this meditation, and light meditations are generally powerful. They help you to heal and brings clarity and peace within you. And lastly, we are going to see the affirmations on the back of this card. So I'm just going to turn off the light so that you can see clearly. So the affirmations are: I create my reality, I can change my reality, it's easy for me to transform and transmute challenging situations, I use my intuition and follow my hunches, I'm aligned with higher wisdom, I pay attention to my dreams and easily interpret them. So you can choose any one of these or more than one. Repeat these often every day. You can pause the video and write them down, and that's all I have for you now. So wish you all the luck and happiness. I hope this reading was helpful. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then you can give a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you never miss more such Pekka card readings. I'm also active on my Instagram account where I post guidance and predictions daily. The link is given below in the description box. Also, let me know if this reading resonates with you or not. If you have any feedback, then please feel free to drop it in the comment section down below. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye. Take care. Hello, group number 3. So you have chosen shell fossil. So I'm going to read these 2 paras over here in case if this might be significant to you. So it says, are you ready to uncover memories or wisdom stored within your consciousness? Spiral inward to understand your dreams and visions, recognize the value of the past and use it as a stepping stone for the future. You have much wisdom inherent within you. Use it. So shell fossil are used to enhance your intuition. It helps you in your ability to imagine, and it also helps you in changing yourself from within. So maybe you are on the path of awakening your consciousness, or maybe you have the intention to awaken your consciousness. So your blockages are connected to your psychic powers. There's a blockage in your crown chakra. There are some blockages that are not allowing you to fully discover your psychic gifts. So as I've told you in the intro as well, that some of these blockages could be known to you and some would not, because some of the blockages are so deep that you can uncover them only with the help of meditation and with right intention. And in your case, I feel you know how to meditate. So there are some affirmations on the back of this card that I'm going to share with you right after I finish with this reading. So I'm going to start with 2 of Cups. So 2 of Cups is the card of healing. Maybe you are a healer or you are too sensitive and you fail to heal yourself. You fail to protect your own aura. You also need healings. Maybe you need protection, you need shield. Sometimes when you heal others or even otherwise also, you need to cut the cords when your own aura is sensitive, because the energies of the people around you might get attached to you and you need to cut the energetic cords. 2 of Cups is also the card of your better half. So maybe you have issues with intimacy. Maybe that's a blockage for some of you. So there are 2 cases. For the first one, maybe you don't want that in your life. Maybe there is a strong resistance from your side and that is blocking your path. So try to remove that blockage with the help of meditation. And for the rest of you, intimacy is blocking your path to attain higher knowledge, higher wisdom to some extent. But that is your destiny and you have chosen it for yourself. Maybe it's not something that you desire with your conscious mind, but it could be there in your subconscious mind. Our reality is the reflection of our thoughts and our desires. Are you sure you didn't wanted this in your life? Because if you don't, then how this is the part of your reality? So whatever is the case with you, I think you need to take up a law of attraction course. They will help you to shift your reality. You can change anything with law of attraction. There are so many channels on YouTube that teaches law of attraction. You can opt for that, but it's better to take up a course, as these courses have personal touch. So these kind of courses helps you to set your intentions and guides you how to change your reality. And next to it we have the High Priestess. So High Priestess is the card of intuition. So maybe sometimes you don't listen to your intuition. There could be unresolved matters in your life, and for that you need to go deep within. So if you are not focusing on those areas of your life, then start doing it. Set your intention that needs to be resolved and keep your plans within yourself. Don't reveal those to others. There are things that you need to keep within yourself, because not everyone is going to understand the things the way you do. And with 2 of Cups, I feel that maybe there are people who doesn't understand you the way you want, and they might be sending negative vibes. and thus blocking your path. You need to protect your aura, protect your vision, protect your energies, protect your knowledge, and protect your wisdom. Next to it, we have divine flow. So it says, eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. So, whatever are the unresolved issues in your life, take help from the divine. You just need to set the intention and leave the rest to the divine. And there could be other areas of your life where you need divine intervention, but you are not allowing it. So let the divine flow into your life and let the divine flow into those areas of your life where you have never considered the divine help before. And we have ahimsa. So refrain yourself from gossips. Refrain yourself from negative talks. Refrain yourself from criticizing anyone or anything. And don't even criticize yourself. So when you go for this law of attraction course, you will gradually shift from negative thoughts to the positive ones. This will help you to see the positives even in the negatives. And we have coral, allow flow and synchronicity into your life. So this card indicates that you need to heal your heart. You could be having regrets. You could be feeling guilty because of your past. You could be feeling heartbroken because of your past. And even in this card, there's a mention of the past. So use it as a stepping stone for the future. Your past has taught you something meaningful. So don't regret, let it go. Focus on the good things that you had learned from your past. This will help you to remove the blockages. And there could be synchronicities around you. So watch out. You might be receiving signs from the universe. We all receive signs actually, but we don't acknowledge them. But in your case, it's very important to notice the synchronicities. Some of you, I feel that you are blocking your powers intentionally. Maybe there's something within you about which you are scared of. Maybe you don't want to go that deep within. Maybe you are scared of your ego, because we have the lions here. And lions are associated with ego. Maybe you think that if you go that deep, or if you embrace that ultimate knowledge or wisdom, then your ego will destroy everything and will take you down. But it's just your fear. Just have gratitude always towards the divine, and your ego won't disturb you. So just remove those fears. You will be all right and you won't lose anything. So allow the divine to flow within you. And lastly, we are going to see the affirmations on the back of this card. So I'm just going to switch off the light so that you can see it clearly. So the affirmations are: wisdom is stored in my cells and bones. I'm conscious of my intelligence. I tap into ancestral knowledge. Meditation comes naturally. I go within for guidance every day. I integrate and process all that I perceive with ease. So you can try either one of these or more than one, depending on your callings. You can repeat these often every day. You can pause the video and write them down. And that's all I have for you now. I hope this reading was helpful. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then you can give a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm also active on my Instagram account where I post guidance and predictions daily. The link is given below in the description box. Also, let me know if this reading resonates with you or not. If you have any feedback, then please feel free to drop it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Take care. Hello, group number 4. So you have chosen celestial quartz for yourself. So I'm just going to read this if this might be significant to any of you. So it says, are you ready to release blocks for yourself and Mother Earth? Do you realize that your own healing helps heal many people on a planetary level? Allow the celestial messengers to guide you to be a true Earth steward and caregiver of the planet. You are a messenger of light and well being. So, celestial quartz is the crystal that helps to uplift your energies. And this crystal also helps you in getting guidance through meditation. So, you can have this crystal if you feel called to. And at the back of this card, there are some affirmations that I'm going to share with you at the end of this reading. So, I'm going to begin with the Death card. So, the first blockage that I see here is that you are not able to detach yourself from something or someone. Maybe you are not able to detach yourself from the outcome of your endeavors. Maybe you have a lot of expectations from yourself. You are holding the outcome so tightly that you are not allowing it to reach to the universe. You need to detach yourself from the outcome so that the universe can hear your voice. Have faith and don't expect. Expectations and faith are two different things. Faith can move mountains, but expectations only gives disappointments. Maybe you need to release your past. Maybe you need to detach yourself from a person in your life because we have Queen of Spring next to it. And Queen of Spring is a court card that represents people in our lives. So, for some of you, this person could be a female in your life, and the zodiac sign of this person could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Scorpio. It could be their sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. For some of you, maybe it's this relationship from which you have to move on. And for the rest of you, maybe you just need to forgive this person. Maybe you just need to forgive this person to regain inner peace. Maybe you don't know the complete picture. Maybe you don't know their side of the story. This card also indicates that you are not able to deal with your shadows. And maybe your vibes are low. So that's why you need a crystal like celestial quartz that helps you to regain your inner strength. Maybe some of you are resistant to change and you are scared of the unknown. You are not able to see the situation clearly. As you can see, this card indicates endings with this corpse in the black armor, but there is sunrise. There's light. So maybe you are not able to see that this change is going to bring only good things in life. So maybe you need to change yourself. Maybe you need to forgive this person. Maybe you need to change the way you perceive other things and the way you perceive others. So maybe you need to change from within. For most of you, I feel that you need to change from within. And if you are going through a very toxic relationship, then let them go. And with Queen of Spring, I think you need to believe in yourself. Maybe you don't trust yourself much. Maybe you don't trust your capabilities and you are hesitant to take help from others. You don't trust others also. But sometimes you need help and it's okay to take help. Just think what's the worst could happen if you take the chance. And when you know the worst case scenarios and you know that you can deal with it, then this fear of the unknown also reduces. There is a lack of determination to succeed. You need to find out what inspires you the most. What makes you feel happy? What makes you a go-getter? As I said, there are low vibes, so you need to be inspired always to overcome the energy issues. And with a court card in your reading, I feel that maybe people around you also don't have high vibes. With high vibes, I mean positive thoughts that helps in positive manifestations. And next to it, we have karma. So it says, There is nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. So maybe with this person, you had some karmic debts which are supposed to get cleared in this lifetime. I know it becomes difficult to hear that you have karmic backlog with certain people in your life, and you might be thinking that do you have to suffer lifelong because of this karma? Well, it's actually not. I have said this many times in my readings before, and I'm repeating this here again because this one is very, very important, that forgiveness sets you free from your karma. It actually helps you in manifesting your desired reality, and that's the only way you can come out of your karmic debts. And the next card is Tapas. So with this card, I feel you need more self-discipline. You need to set your routine. You need to set your priorities. Like I said earlier, you need to be determined about success. You need to be determined about what you want from your life. You need to be more committed towards your routines, your goals, your plans. Come out of your comfort zone and set boundaries. Maintain some distance from the people who distract you. And the next card we have is Peach. Inhale a breath of life. So you are blocking your way to inhale the fresh air. Either you are too sensitive or you have become too hard on the outside, so that people don't come near you and they will not get to know the truth about you, the real you. You need to soften up a bit. You need to bring more gentleness, kindness, and friendliness into your life. Being friendly with people was indicated with this card also. And you might need to work on your sacral chakra. It could be blocked because of fears. You might be dealing with issues like expressing yourself freely. Well, that's because maybe your sacral chakra is imbalanced. So there are so many chakra meditations available online. You can check them out. Meditation and Reiki is the best way to open up your chakras. And there is a mantra that helps to open up this sacral chakra. So the mantra is VAM. So I'm going to write this on the screen also. So the mantra is VAM. So you can chant this mantra to open up your sacral chakra. And lastly, we are going to see the affirmations on the back of this card. So the affirmations are: I allow angels to work through me to provide healing for myself, others, and the planet. I am a conduit for the divine. The planetary grids of light are activated with every sacred step I take. Angels light my path. So you can choose any one of these affirmations or more than one. That completely depends on your callings. Repeat these often every day as much as possible. You can pause the video and write them down. And that's all I have for you now. I hope this reading was helpful. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then you can give a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you never miss more such Pekka card readings. I'm also active on my Instagram account where I post guidance and predictions daily. The link is given below in the description box. Also, let me know if this reading resonates with you or not. If you have any feedback, then please feel free to drop it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye, take care.